What is up, YouTube? Back again, another video up here at the shop. We have Mr. Empire himself, the race truck, in the shop. Previous videos, a couple of them. One of them was a burnout video. The truck kind of messed up. It wasn't running right. We didn't really say what happened to it, but it just kind of bogged out on us during the burnout, loaded up with fuel, but it did start back up. It is still running, but we did mention in our last video we have a whole bunch of new parts for it. Cam, shifter, distributor, nitrous plate. So we got the truck, we're coming apart with it now. We're getting ready for February 20th. Cleetus and Cars, Houston's coming up, and we want to be able to race the truck there when we get there. So we are in the process of taking it apart. We do have Philip here with us today.
Hey YouTube, how's it going?
He likes to say something there, all the people. He's got a lot of fans over in England. How many people you think's watching you in England right now?
I don't know, probably a couple.
At least two, right?
Yeah.
Hey, we'll take two. So,
both my kids.
Okay. All right. So we are taking it apart in the process. Like I said, we do have the radiator off. We do got the battery out. Taking the valve covers off. Now, one of the things that we already knew about was we had a cam lobe on our lifter wore down on this front rocker right here. So that's the problem we already knew about. But the truck was still running decent enough for us to make videos, make a few race events. It never did nothing better than the 15-second pass, but this is one of the reasons why. So whenever we pulled the valve cover out this time, we noticed this right here. You want to go ahead and show what we're looking at?
Woo!
So if y'all can see that coming out broke and crooked, that is carnage. We have definitely broke us a push rod. Now this one here, this is what it's supposed to be like. It's supposed to be just as straight as a pencil, and obviously it's not. It looks more like a sad question mark. But we don't have a question mark on why it was running bad no more. So this is what we found. Obviously we're taking the whole top end of the motor apart anyhow to swap in the cam. We're changing the distributor. We're going with the MSD small cap because like I said before, this one's so big, it's right up against our firewall. You can't get in. You can't get to the spark plugs at the back. So by us going with the smaller cap, it'll give us a lot more room. Plus it's MSD, so who can go wrong with MSD, right?
Right, man.
So
more power.
You may think that's bad news, right? We have a broke part, but that's great news for us because it's exactly what we're doing. It's part of what we're changing. And we know why the truck wasn't running well, why it was loading up with fuel, and that explains a lot to us. So, you know, you kind of start doubting yourself. Oh, I checked that. I checked this. It should be running fine. Well, sometimes you got to pull the valve cover to find the problem.
Right.
But I'm really excited about what we found. It's an easy fix, and like I said, it's a part of what we are fixing. So once we get the motor back together, it should take us maybe within a week. As you can see, we do have a regular 8 to 5 job, so when we can spend enough time on it, it won't take me a whole day to get it ready. But it will be ready. We will be strapping her back to the dyno, and we'll probably get some real numbers this time. Last time it was 220 horse, 300 foot-pounds of torque, but obviously we have some motor issues, and it still made those numbers. Right. So I think once we get it back together, we should be, what you think, 250, 300 horse on motor?
Yeah, I think we should get up there, especially new cam, lifters, push rods, distributor, especially distributor, new set of plugs in, and a good tune-up, wires. We're going to do the whole kit, you know. So yeah, I'm hoping 250 at least.
Yeah, and then of course we're going to be putting nitrous on top of that. So 250 is a reasonable number for almost stock 350. Now we do have an intake. We are putting a cam in it. It's a 273 cam, if anybody wants to know. So it's going to be a little bit better than what we had for sure. I can't wait to see what it does on the dyno, because that'll give me a little bit of indication on what's it going to do at the track. Right. And that's what I want to do. I want to go to the track. I want to make some passes. So it's been a little bit too long since we've been able to do that, but like I said, we've had engine issues, and there's no sense in running your truck. Like at the last event, Bradenton, we didn't race a truck there. We definitely made the event. We wanted to be involved in the event, but for one thing, it rained. We couldn't run anyhow. And then we had the engine issues anyway. We knew about, like I said, the front cam lobe on this side. So why run it when you know it's messed up and you're at a big YouTube event? But we did make that event, and we are going to make the February event. But in February, we're going to see if we can get some smoke out them tires. And a little update on the other truck. Obviously, we announced that there is a 2003 model. I said 2004 on camera, but it's technically a 2003. Now we do have some paint videos coming up on that. It is at the paint shop, and as soon as we get a call, hopefully this coming week, we'll be letting y'all know what color it is and when it's going to be back here. As soon as we get it back here, obviously we said before that we have several parts. A lot of this is for this truck here, but like these rims will be going on the 03 truck that we're getting painted. Those motor mounts right there, that's for the 400 small block for the 03 model. Now, like I said, this is an 84, so we're gonna have to come up with a good name. We call this Mr. Empire, but the other one's gonna need a name too, so we can keep them separated. But other than that, anything else we need to add to this video? We need to make some more videos?
Yeah.
Is that the news? Make more. Come up with more videos.
Can you guess what colour the truck's going to be, the other truck?
Have you seen any comments down below yet?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, we're gonna have to check them comments. But until next time, like, share, subscribe, and remember, this is where we're at. Anybody needs anything in Slidell, there's the number, there's the shop, and that's where Mr. Empire himself is at. So until next time, we'll see y'all soon.